Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here today. I'm excited to talk to you about something that often gets overlooked, especially around this time of year, time itself. As the holiday season approaches, many of us get caught up in the excitement, the celebrations, and the distractions. But here's a hard truth. Time doesn't tee about Christmas. Time doesn't care about the holidays, the festivities we think we deserve. It marches on relentlessly, unaffected by the seasons or our plans. Today we're going to dive into why it's so important to recognize that time is always moving forward, regardless of the dates on the calendar. We'll explore how this awareness can shift our mindset, push us to take action, and encourage us to use every moment wisely. So let's get ready to challenge ourselves and take a hard look at how we're spending our time, especially in this busy season. The clock is ticking, and it's time to make every second count. Time is the most relentless force in our lives. It doesn't stop, doesn't pause, and it certainly doesn't care about your plans, your feelings, or even the most celebrated days on the calendar. Christmas, a day filled with joy, gifts, and celebration for many, is no exception. While the world around you may slow down to bask in the holiday spirit, time marches forward, indifferent to the decorations, the songs, or the traditions. It doesn't care if you're ready. It doesn't care if you've accomplished your goals or if you're still sitting on a pile of excuses. Too often people use the holidays as an excuse to pause their efforts. It's Christmas, they say, as if that justifies ignoring their dreams, breaking their routines, working in self-sabotage. I know, put off the gym, postpone hard conversations, and delay their progress because somehow the holiday spirit gives them permission to hit the snooze button on life. But here's the truth. Time isn't taking a day off. While you're relaxing, someone else is grinding. While you're making excuses, someone else is making progress. And while you're indulging in one more piece of pie, someone else is lacing up their shoes, ready to outwork you. There is no pause button in life. Time doesn't care if it's Christmas, your birthday, or the middle of a long weekend. It's ticking away second by second, dragging you toward the inevitable reality of your choices. Every moment you waste is gone forever, and no amount of holiday cheer can bring it back. That's the cold, hard truth that most people don't want to hear. It's easier to believe that you can catch up later, that there's always tomorrow. But time doesn't care about your belief in tomorrow. It only cares about now. So this isn't a speech to diminish the importance of Christmas or any holiday you hold dear. There's value in celebration and family and taking moments to express love and gratitude. But let's not confuse those moments with excuses to let our discipline slip. Because time doesn't differentiate between a holiday and a random trait. It just moves. And you have a choice. Either you move with it or you get left behind. What about where you are in your life right now? Are you where you want to be? Have you done the work this year to make progress toward your present need? Or have you spent the past 12 months making excuses, waiting for the perfect time to start? Because if you haven't started yet, what makes you think you'll start after Christmas? If you've been procrastinating all year, why would the new year bring a magical change? It won't. The change has to start now, today, this very moment. Or you don't need the calendar to tell you when to take control of your life. The world doesn't care if you succeed or fail. It doesn't care if you're tired, if you're scared, or if you're unsure of your next step. Time will keep moving, dragging you along whether you're ready or not. And if you spend your days making excuses, time will leave you in the dust, wondering where it all went. Greatness doesn't take a holiday. Discipline doesn't care about Christmas lights or holiday dinners. And people who achieve extraordinary things in life don't wait for the perfect moment they created. I don't stop because the world tells them to relax. They push harder, work longer, and refuse to let the calendar dictate their efforts. Well, you have to decide what kind of person you want to be. Are you going to be the person who uses every excuse in the book to avoid the hard work? Or are you going to be the person who shows up no matter what? Because the truth is the hard work isn't going anywhere. The goals you've been avoiding will still be there after the holidays, staring you in the face, daring you to take them seriously. You can enjoy Christmas and still stay disciplined. You can celebrate without losing sight of your goals. It's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. It's about showing up for yourself, even when it's inconvenient. It's about proving to yourself that you have what it takes to keep going, no matter the distractions. The holiday season is a test, not a break. It's a test of your commitment, your focus, and your willingness to do what it takes. Anyone can stay disciplined when it's easy, when the days are routine and the path is clear. But the real test comes when life throws distractions in your way, when the world tells you to relax, and when every part of you wants to hit pause. That's when the winners are made. I think about the goals you set for yourself. Think about the dreams you have, the life you want to build. Well, those things don't take a break just because it's Christmas. If anything, this is the time to dig deeper, to show yourself that you're serious. Because if you can stay disciplined now, when the world is slowing down, imagine what you can achieve when it speeds back up. Time doesn't care about Christmas, but it cares about what you do with it. Every moment you spend working toward your goals is a moment invested in your future. And every moment you waste is a moment you'll never get back. The choice is yours. Or you have to stop waiting for the perfect time, the perfect circumstances, or the perfect opportunity. Those things don't exist. The only thing that exists is now, this moment, and what you choose to do with it. You can keep making excuses, or you can make progress. You can let the holidays derail you, or you can use them as fuel to push harder. This Christmas, give yourself the gift of discipline. Give yourself the gift of showing up for your goals, even when it's hard. Give yourself the gift of knowing that you didn't let another day slip away. Because time doesn't care if it's Christmas, but you should care about how you use it. When the holidays are over and the new year begins, don't be the person who looks back with regret. Or don't be the person who wishes they had started sooner or worked harder. Be the person who looks back with pride, knowing they didn't let anything, not even Christmas, stand in their way. Time is the most precious resource you have. It doesn't care about holidays, traditions, or excuses. It only cares about what you do with it. So make it count. Use this moment, this day, this Christmas to prove to yourself that you're capable of more. Because time won't wait. And neither should you. Time is an unstoppable force that moves forward, indifferent to anything happening around it. It doesn't hesitate, slow down, or pause for anyone or anything. Whether you're thriving or struggling, happy or sad, time continues its steady march. And this relentless nature of time is what makes it one of the most powerful and unforgiving aspects of life. It's impartial, offering no second chances or retries for moments lost. And the truth about time is that it doesn't adjust to your needs or circumstances. It won't wait for you to be ready to start pursuing your goals, nor will it slow down so you can catch up. While you're contemplating your next move or indulging in procrastination, time is moving forward unaffected by your hesitation. Every second that passes is a second you can never reclaim. And this makes every choice you make a crucial one. People often fail to recognize the relentless nature of time until they start feeling its effects, missed opportunities, regrets, or the realization that they've been stagnant while the world moves on. Time doesn't care if you're not prepared, if you're tired, or if you're distracted by temporary comforts. It operates on its own terms, completely indifferent to whether you've maximized its potential or squandered away. This reality forces us to confront the urgency of action. If time won't slow down or wait, then the responsibility lies solely with us to keep up. Recognizing that time is relentless is not meant to discourage, but to motivate. It's a reminder that you must take charge of your moments, act with intention, and avoid the trap of thinking there will always be more time later. Time's indifference is its greatest challenge, but it's also its greatest gift, a constant push to make the most of every moment. Excuses and action represent two opposing forces that define the trajectory of a person's life. Excuses are the comfortable lies we tell ourselves to avoid discomfort, while action is the difficult truth that demands effort, discipline, and commitment. When you lean on excuses, you give yourself permission to stay stagnant. to avoid taking responsibility, and to rationalize why you're not where you want to be. Excuses create a false sense of security, convincing you that there's always time later, that circumstances aren't right, or that you're not capable yet. On the other hand, action requires stepping into uncertainty and discomfort. It means doing the hard work, even when it's inconvenient, even when you're scared, and even when you don't feel ready. Action doesn't wait for ideal circumstances, it creates them. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a step closer to growth, achievement, and transformation. Unlike excuses, which keep you stuck in the same place, action builds momentum and moves you forward. And the battle between excuses and action is one we face daily, especially when challenges arise or distractions pull at our focus. It's easy to choose excuses that are comforting and require no sacrifice. Action, however, demands courage and persistence. The difference lies in the long-term results. Excuses lead to regret and missed opportunities, while action leads to progress and fulfillment. Every time you choose action over an excuse, you strengthen your discipline and prove to yourself that you're capable of more than you thought. Ultimately, your life is a reflection of the choices you make between excuses and action. Success isn't about having perfect circumstances or unlimited resources. It's about consistently choosing to act despite the difficulties. The power to change your life, to achieve your goals, and to overcome obstacles lies in your ability to stop justifying inaction and start taking meaningful steps forward. Excuses may feel easier in the moment, but action is what builds a life worth living. Life doesn't come with a pause button, no matter how much we may wish for one. Time moves forward without interruption, taking with it opportunities, moments, and experiences that will never come again. There are no breaks or stops where you can put everything on hold to catch your breath or get things perfectly aligned. This unrelenting flow means that every decision maker failed to make has consequences. Life demands action. Hesitation only results in missed chances and unrealized potential. People often fall into the trap of believing that they can pause their efforts without falling behind. They think they can return to their goals or plans when the timing feels better, when they're less stressed, or when it is more convenient. But life doesn't operate on convenience. While you're waiting for the perfect moment, it continues to pass, and others who choose to act will move ahead. Life's opportunities aren't stock. They don't wait for you to be ready. The reality is that life rewards those who adapt, act, and push forward even in imperfect circumstances. This absence of a pause button makes it crucial to live with intention. You can't afford to sit idle or let fear and doubt keep you from making progress. Each day brings a limited number of moments, and once they're gone for good. Delaying action in the hope that life will someday slow down is a dangerous illusion. The truth is, life will never stop throwing challenges, distractions, and unexpected events your way. Waiting only ensures that you remain in the same place while the world of words keeps moving. Accepting that life has no pause button is empowering if you choose to see it that way. It's a call to action, a reminder that the present moment is all you truly have. It pushes you to make decisions, take risks, and pursue your goals without waiting for perfect conditions. Recognizing the relentless flow of means understanding that now is always the time to act, because the opportunity to make an impact exists only in this moment. Progress doesn't stop for holidays, celebrations, or special occasions. It doesn't take a break just because the calendar marks a festive day. While the world may slow down to enjoy the holiday season, the reality is that the goals you're chasing, the skills you're developing, and the habits you're building require consistent effort. Progress is built on persistence and momentum, and taking extended breaks risks undoing the strides you've made. It's not that you aren't celebrated, it's about understanding that success doesn't recognize holidays, and neither should your commitment to your growth. When you step away from your efforts during the holidays, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking you'll pick up where you left off. However, momentum is fragile, and what feels like a short break can turn into lost discipline or diminished focus. Progress requires ongoing attention, even if the effort is small. Every day you stay consistent adds to the foundation you're building, while each pause creates the risk of weakening it. Success isn't seasonal, it's just the result of showing up every single day, regardless of the distractions or temptations around you. A holiday season often becomes an excuse to put off the hard work, but those who truly achieve greatness understand that consistency is key. They don't let a festive period derail their progress. Instead, they find ways to balance celebration with staying on track. This doesn't mean working nonstop or ignoring the joy of the holidays. It means maintaining your habits, routines, and focus even amidst the festivities. Progress respects effort, not excuses, and every choice you make during this time reflects your dedication to your goals. By understanding that progress doesn't take holidays, you cultivate a mindset of resilience and accountability. It's a recognition that success is built one day at a time, and each day you remain disciplined brings you closer to your dreams. Holidays are not a reason to stop. They are an opportunity to prove your commitment. Celebrate, enjoy the moments, but remember that your goals don't pause, and neither should your determination to achieve them. Procrastination is one of the most dangerous habits because it gives the illusion of safety while silently stealing your potential. When you procrastinate, you convince yourself there will always be more time tomorrow, next week, or some undefined future moment to handle what needs to be done. This false comfort keeps you stuck delaying progress and ignoring the reality that time is finite. Procrastination doesn't just postpone action, it erodes confidence and creates a pattern of inaction that becomes harder to break the longer it continues. And the danger lies in how easily procrastination becomes a cycle. The longer you put something off, the more daunting it feels to begin. Or what might have been manageable today becomes overwhelming tomorrow, and each delay adds to the mental burden. Over time, this habit chips away at your belief in yourself, making tasks seem more insurmountable than they really are. Procrastination breeds regret because it's only when opportunities pass you by or deadlines loom that the weight of wasted time becomes clear. What makes procrastination even more perilous is how subtle it can be. It often disguises itself by just reasonable justifications, waiting for the perfect time, needing more information, or one wanting to feel more prepared. These excuses feel valid in the moment, but ultimately lead to stagnation. Life doesn't wait for you to feel ready. The only way to overcome procrastination is to act despite the discomfort or uncertainty. Progress isn't achieved through perfection, it's achieved through consistent effort, even when conditions aren't ideal. Breaking free from procrastination starts with understanding its cost. Every moment spent hesitating is a moment you'll never get back. Success requires action, not someday, but now. It's about recognizing that the perfect time doesn't exist, and that waiting only ensures you stay in the same place. An antidote to procrastination is discipline, taking even small steps forward each day and proving to yourself that progress is possible. By confronting procrastination head-on, you reclaim your time and take control of your future. Greatness is not something that can be achieved and then rested upon. It requires continuous effort, a constant drive to improve and evolve. Once you reach one milestone, the pursuit doesn't stop, it shifts toward the next level. Those who achieve greatness understand that resting on past successes only leads to stagnation. And they recognize that the journey never truly ends, and the bar they set for themselves must always be raised. But the pursuit of greatness is an ongoing process, fueled by a desire to push beyond limitations and continuously redefine what is possible. The idea that greatness can be attained and maintained without effort is a misconception. Resting at any point means losing momentum, and in the competitive world of achievement, even a brief moment of rest can result in being left behind. The most successful individuals don't take breaks in their work ethic. They find ways to push through challenges, adapt, and keep growing. Every day offers a new opportunity to improve, to learn, and to build upon what's been accomplished. And they understand that consistent, relentless pursuit is what truly separates the extraordinary from the average. Greatness doesn't rest because it doesn't settle for good enough. Once a person achieves a level of success, there's always something more to strive for. It's not about exhausting oneself, but about maintaining focus, commitment, and discipline. On those who aim for greatness understand that their work is never finished, and it's through this mindset that they achieve incredible things. Each day offers a new challenge, and overcoming it becomes part of the continuous climb toward greatness. What sets the great apart from everyone else is their refusal to rest on their laurels. They're always seeking improvement, learning from failure, and pushing themselves to new heights. Greatness isn't a final destination, it's a mindset that demands ongoing dedication. If you truly want to be great, you must embrace the idea that journey never ends, and never ends. Pursuit of excellence requires relentless because it's songs. The holiday season presents a unique test of your character and discipline. It's a time when distractions are abundant, family gatherings, celebrations, and the temptation to put off work until the new year. While others may relax and take a break, those who are truly committed to their goals understand that the holiday season is no excuse to abandon progress. It's a challenge to stay focused, to continue pushing forward, and to maintain your routines, even when everyone around you seems to be taking time off. This season forces you to confront how strong your dedication really is. It's easy to stay disciplined when everything is aligned and everything is aligned in favor. True character shows up when you have to make sacrifices. The holidays test your ability to balance enjoyment with responsibility, to stay consistent even when the world seems to slow down. It's not about working relentlessly without rest, but about recognizing that success doesn't take a holiday. The test is whether you can maintain your focus, your effort, and your mindset amidst the distractions that arise. A holiday season also reveals the strength of your long-term vision. While others might get caught up in the immediate pleasures of the moment, the committed individual remembers why they're working toward their goals. It's a time to dig deeper into your purpose and push through the comfort of giving in to temporary enjoyment. This season doesn't just test your ability to resist distractions. It tests your ability to keep your eyes on the bigger picture, and to on the bigger picture, pinching you making progress no matter the time of year. In this way, the holiday season is a reminder that success is not about the absence of obstacles or challenges, but about your ability to overcome them. How you navigate this season will determine whether you're moving closer to your dreams or simply letting time slip away. The holiday season is not a break from life, it's part of the journey. And how you handle it will set the tone for the rest of your year. Discipline and celebration are often seen as two opposing forces, but they can coexist harmoniously when balanced properly. Where discipline is about the commitment to continuous effort, staying focused on goals and maintaining consistency even when it's difficult. Celebration, on the other hand, is about recognizing milestones, acknowledging progress, and taking time to enjoy the fruits of your labor. The key to inner growth is in understanding that discipline lays the foundation for achievement, while celebration provides the necessary fuel to keep going. Without discipline, there would be no reason to celebrate. And without celebration, the journey could feel unending and unrewarding. When you achieve something, whether big or small, it's important to take a moment to celebrate your progress. However, the celebration should not overshadow the importance of discipline. The act of celebrating serves as a reminder of how far you've come, but it should not become an excuse to let go of the commitment to your goals. True discipline means enjoying the wins without losing sight of the path ahead. It's about allowing yourself to savor your accomplishments while immediately refocusing on the next step. This mindset ensures that celebrations are not distractions, but affirmations that fuel further progress. In the long run, celebrating your victories can actually strengthen your discipline. It serves as a form of positive reinforcement, reminding you that your hard work is paying off. By acknowledging achievements, you gain a sense of satisfaction and motivation to continue working to your next goal. When you know how to celebrate the right way, it reinforces the idea that hard work and enjoyment can coexist. When it becomes a cycle where discipline keeps you moving forward, a celebration reminds you why the journey is worth it. The balance between discipline and celebration is essential for sustained success. Life should not be an endless grind with no moments of joy, nor should it be a constant celebration without the foundation of hard work. When both are embraced, they create a harmonious rhythm where you honor your progress and keep pushing forward with a renewed sense of purpose. Discipline ensures you stay on track, and celebration ensures you appreciate the journey, both of which are necessary for a fulfilling life. Investment in your future is about making choices today that will pay off in the long term. It's the recognition that the actions you take now will shape the opportunities and possibilities that await you. This investment goes beyond financial decisions. It involves dedicating time, energy, and focus to developing yourself, acquiring new skills, and building a foundation that will allow you to succeed. Just as you would invest money with the expectation of growth over time, investing in your future means putting in the effort today for a better tomorrow. Investing in your future requires sacrifice and discipline. It's about forgoing short-term pleasures or distractions in favor of long-term rewards. Whether it's choosing to work late, read more, learn new skills, or maintain healthy habits, every decision counts. The sacrifices you make today aren't always easy, but they create a compounding effect over time. Small, consistent actions will lead to exponential growth and open doors that would otherwise remain closed. The investment you make in your future is not always visible immediately, but its impact becomes apparent as time passes. One of the most important aspects of investing in your future is the mindset you cultivate. It's about understanding that the decisions you make now have far-reaching consequences. Every choice to grow, learn, and work toward your goals is a step closer to the future you envision. However, this mindset requires patience, as the benefits of your efforts often won't be realized right away. Success is built on a foundation of consistent, deliberate actions taken over time. And the future you want is earned through daily investments in yourself and your goals. Ultimately, investing in your future is a commitment to becoming the best version of yourself. It's about building a life that reflects your true potential, rather than merely accepting the circumstances of the today. Whether it's investing in your education, your health, each personal growth, each choice you make with the future in mind brings you one step closer to achieving your dreams. The effort you put in today will determine the opportunities you have tomorrow. And the future is shaped by the foundation you create now. The idea that there is a perfect time to start something is an illusion that holds many people back from taking action. We often wait for the right circumstances to align a specific moment when we feel fully ready, when all conditions are ideal, or when external factors seem favorable. However, the reality is that the perfect time never comes. There will always be obstacles, uncertainties, and challenges no matter when you begin. The truth is that the best time to start is now, because waiting for perfection only delays progress and keeps you stuck in indecision. Waiting for the perfect time often stems from fear and doubt. We fear failure, mistakes, or looking unprepared, so we convince ourselves that waiting is the safer option. However, by putting things off, we miss out on opportunities to learn, grow, and improve. Every delay means more time spent in stagnation, while those who take action despite uncertainty make progress and refine their approach through experience. The reality is that success isn't about finding the perfect time, it's about having the courage to start in imperfect conditions and adjusting along the way. Starting even when conditions aren't perfect is a powerful act of self-trust. It's a commitment to yourself that you'll figure things out as you go. There's a lesson in every step forward, and each mistake or setback becomes a building block for future success. When you start now, you're building momentum and developing the skills and knowledge necessary to move closer to your goals. You can't gain that experience if you're waiting for the perfect moment, because the process of growth begins only when you take the first step. The notion of a perfect time to start is a trap. Life doesn't wait for everything to be aligned perfectly. It moves forward regardless of our readiness. The key to success lies not in waiting for the right time, but in taking action, regardless of the obstacles you face. The moment you take that first step is when the journey truly begins. And from that point, you create your own path. There's no magic moment. When everything is perfect, there's only the decision to start now and to keep moving forward despite the imperfections. Ending the year with pride means reflecting on the progress you've made and taking ownership of the effort you've put in, regardless of the challenges you faced. It's easy to get caught up in the rush of the holiday season or to feel disheartened by unfinished goals. But the key is to acknowledge the work you've done, the lessons you've learned, and the growth you've achieved. No year is perfect, but each year provides an opportunity for transformation. When you look back, you should see a person who pushed through difficulties, made decisions that moved them forward, and took responsibility for their journey. To end the year with pride, you need to let go of regrets and focus on what you've gained, not just what you missed. We all face setbacks, but it's important to recognize that these don't define our success. What matters most is how we respond to those challenges. Every mistake is an opportunity for learning, and every struggle is a chance to build resilience. Ending the year with pride comes from knowing that you didn't give up. Even when the going got tough, you kept showing up and gave your best effort. Pride comes from the realization that you are always in control of how you finish, regardless of the circumstances. As the year draws to a close, assess where you are and where you've come from. If you've made progress, no matter how small, take pride in that. If there are things left undone, don't beat yourself up. Use them as motivation to carry that drive into the new year. The end of the year isn't a time to judge yourself harshly. It's a time to acknowledge your resilience, your commitment, and your determination to improve. Ending the year with pride is about knowing you did your best with what you had. It's not about perfection, but about consistent effort and the courage to keep going even when things seemed uncertain. It's about celebrating the victories, no matter how small, and preparing yourself for the challenges ahead with the understanding that you are capable. By taking pride in the journey, you prepare to enter the next year with even more strength and clarity, ready to take on whatever comes your way. Time is the one resource that once spent can never be reclaimed. Unlike money and material possessions, time doesn't accumulate or return to you. Each moment that passes is gone forever, making it the most valuable asset you have. Every decision about how you spend your time shapes your future. While you can earn money back, recover energy, or regain opportunities, you cannot recover lost time. The reality of this makes time an incredibly precious commodity that demands your careful attention and respect. The value of time becomes more apparent when you consider how easily it can slip away. We often get caught up in distractions, procrastination, and the busyness of life, believing that there will always be more time tomorrow. However, every minute you waste is an investment you can never get back. In the long run, it's not the big plans or grand gestures that make a difference, but how you manage your time each day. Time is what you spend in moments of focus, discipline, and purposeful action. The more intentional you are about how you use it, the more you can accomplish. One of the most powerful ways to view time is as an investment in your future. What you do with your time today determines the quality of your life tomorrow. Whether you choose to work toward your goals, learn new skills, or nurture relationships, each moment is a building block for the life you want to create. If you waste time on things that don't serve you or your aspirations, you're ultimately robbing yourself of the chance to create something meaningful. Time spent in alignment with your purpose compounds over time, leading to exponential growth in all areas of life. Recognizing that time is your most precious resource source changes the way you approach every aspect of your life. It forces you to think more critically about how you allocate it and what truly matters. Time shouldn't be squandered on things that don't contribute to your growth, happiness, or future success. When you start treating time as the finite, invaluable asset it is, you begin to prioritize what truly matters. You stop putting things off and you stop making excuses. Time doesn't wait, and neither should you. In conclusion, time is an unrelenting force that waits for no one. And it's essential to understand how precious and finite it is. The holiday season, like every other time in life, serves as a test of our discipline, focus, and commitment to our goals. Success is not determined by the perfect conditions or the perfect timing, but by the actions we take and the consistency we maintain. While discipline is the foundation for success, celebrating achievements along the way ensures we stay motivated and energized for the journey ahead. The most important thing we can do for our futures is to invest in it today, making deliberate choices that will lead to long-term growth. There's no ideal moment to start working toward our dreams, and waiting for one only delays progress. Instead, embracing the reality that now is always the best time to take action is what separates those who succeed from those who fall short. Life does not come with a pause button, and we must learn to work through the challenges, distractions, and setbacks, knowing that every effort counts. Ending the year with pride comes from looking back and recognizing that we gave our best and stayed committed to our journey, regardless of the obstacles we faced. Ultimately, our most precious resource is time, and how we choose to spend it defines our future. Every moment is an opportunity to move closer to our goals, to grow, and to become better versions of ourselves. We must treat time with the respect it deserves and stop waiting for the right conditions. The time to act is always now, and it's in our hands to create the life we want by investing in every moment. Make the most of every day, and end the year knowing that you've used your time wisely for your future, for your dreams, and for your success. Thank you for taking the time to engage with this message. I truly appreciate your attention and the opportunity to share these thoughts with you. May the lessons on the value of time, discipline, and the importance of seizing every moment inspire you as you move forward in your journey. And remember, every step counts, and with consistent effort, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Goodbye for now, and may you continue to thrive. Focus on your goals and make the most of every moment. Keep pushing forward. Your future is waiting for you.